We are halfway through the Calcutta curriculum and halfway through this esoteric expedition. Today we're going to talk about visualization, projection, and affirmation. This fourth stage is critical. It's built on the foundation of concentration. So we're going to begin by taking a look at a few general categories referring to visualization, projection, and affirmation. We're going to begin with some preliminary stages, then look at some principles, and then some popular science concerning these concepts of visualization, projection, and affirmation. But before we begin, under preliminary stage, we want to take a look at two things: some obstacles, and then the operational nature. How does projection, visualization, affirmation work as we concentrate and expand our mental faculties? So we're going from mastering the mind to this intermediate to advanced step called expanding, harnessing our mental capabilities. Let's talk about the obstacles of yoga concentration. These are 8 very important obstacles that you have to have in mind and keep in check as you progress through this curriculum. Obstacle number 1 to yoga concentration is disease. If you're a disease, you cannot practice yoga effectively, for it demands sound health and physical well-being. Obstacle number 2, apathy of mind. You must be alert, active, energetic, and vigorous in your thoughts. Obstacle number 3, doubt and disbelief. You must have faith and decision of will. You must believe in your powers and be able to make up your mind firmly. Obstacle number 4, carelessness. This is for some apprentice great difficulty, as many study carelessly and perform the exercises inaccurately and inattentively. Obstacle number 5, laziness. A lazy man cannot be a true yogi, for if one lacks the ambition and will to exert himself, how may he make the exertion required in yoga? Obstacle number 6, worldliness and frivolity. You can't be a chaser of shadows. You must have a grasp on reality. Obstacle number 7 to yoga concentration, erroneous ideas. Mistaken ideas, wrong thinking lead one from the right path. Obstacle number 8, finally, instability. The purpose, aim, and end of yoga must be stable, fixed, constant, persistent, and persevering. The unpurposeful mind can never achieve yogic powers. And then we have these 7 little devils that beset the yogi. So these are, in addition to these 8 obstacles, you have these other pesky devils, they call them. 7 in total. Now I want to mention them because they also affect the way you concentrate and then build on your concentration, your visualization, projection, and affirmation. These are all layered together, thread on this tapestry that makes your mind a source of power. So here are the 7 little devils that beset the yogi. Number 1, physical sensation. The annoying little disturbances, itches, fatigues, tiredness, which distract the attention of the yogi from his concentration or meditation. He must learn to refuse them his attention. Devil number 2, sense reports. Sight, sounds, smells, taste, and touch sensations, stimuli coming from the outside world and disturbing the concentrated Through the yogi, he must learn to inhibit them and shut them out by denying them his attention. Number 3, memories. The memory, recollection, or remembrance of past experiences which disturb the peace and distract from the attention of the yogi, he must learn to deny them his attention. Number 4, reveries, daydreaming, which intrude upon the restful mind, distract the attention. The yogi must divert these by refusing them attention. Number 5, involuntary thought analysis. The subtle analysis of one's own mental states, which tend to come in contemplation and meditation, which divert the attention from its proper object of concentration. The yogi must think only about the object of his concentration, not about his thoughts concerning it or the manner of its performance. Number 6, thought influence. Influence coming from other minds. Sensitive, the yogi must overcome such subtle little devils by resolutely denying them his attention. Number 7, dimmed consciousness. The dreamy, sleepy drowsiness in which consciousness becomes dim, hazy, or clouded. Concentration, contemplation, and meditation must be wide awake. In the yogi, one must either go to sleep or else stay awake. But do not try to combine the two states at the same time. These are both the obstacles to yoga concentration and the 7 devils besetting the yogi. When you have mastered the method of yoga mental control and concentration, then you will experience that which is spoken of in the ancient knowledge. Quote, then will that which you hold in thought be as the strong, steady flame of the light of the temple. Gone will be all flickerings, all waverings, all sputterings. The winds which once disturbed it will have died down and finally ceased, and no longer will the insects plunge into its flame and disturb its steadiness. Then will the lamp be worthy of its flame, and the flame worthy of its lamp, and both worthy of the high priest of the temple, which is your real self.